In this video, I'll guide you on a backpacking trip to Reavis Falls, a place that few people get to see. Reavis Falls is most easily reached via the Reavis Ranch trailhead off of Apache Trail just northeast of downtown Phoenix. Shortly after Tortilla Flats, Apache Trail turns to a gravel road with a lot of switchbacks so it can be slow going. The turnoff from Apache Trail to the Reavis Ranch trailhead is well signed. The road is twisting and turning, but does not require a high clearance four-wheel drive vehicle. The trailhead has a fair amount of parking, but it can get very crowded, especially on weekends. There's no toilets and very little cover. The trailhead is well marked with a sign-in register. We did this as a 3-day backpack, but it's doable in a single day if you're a strong hiker, and very doable as a single overnight hike if you camp down near Reavis Creek. The first section is a steady climb of 1,200 feet over a distance of about 4 miles. The second section, the descent down to the creek from the top of the ridge, is about a 3-mile hike with a descent of about 1,500 feet. The hike starts out with a great view. As you begin your ascent up the ridge, look back from time to time at the beautiful views of Lake Roosevelt. The turnoff for the Reavis Fall trails is well cairned, but be aware that this trail does not appear on most trail maps. After the turnoff, you do a very short but steep climb up to the top of the ridge. We camped at a spot just over the top of the ridge. We descended down to a beautiful green plateau that had great views of the Reavis Creek Valley. There were even 2 trees for hanging our hammocks. This is a rare occurrence in this part of the Superstition Mountains. There just are not very many trees, so to have 2 of them together like this was a great find. Just down the trail, a short distance from where we camped, are 2 very obvious campsites right along the edge of the trail with fire rings and shade from a tree. The hike down from the ridge is covered in prickly pear, which should be a beautiful sight if you hike it when they're in bloom. On our hike, there were a profusion of beautiful wildflowers, including evening primrose. We also saw phlox, blue dix, mariposa lilies, and chicory. There were also large drifts of vetch. All right, a beautiful little grove of wildflowers here. Yellow, orange Mexican poppies. And these are chia. Chia. Look for the occasional large saguaro cactus along the trail. When we were there, the hedgehog cactus were also in bloom. There are some stunning rock formations along the trail. Finally, you reach Reavis Creek and start rock hopping around some beautiful pools. This would be an ideal place to hang a hammock if you are a hammock camper. The trail up the creek is cairned, but the cairns are few and far between, so you'll have to keep a sharp eye out for them. Reavis Falls cascades a distance of about 160 feet. Hopefully, when you visit it, it will have more of a flow than it did when we were there. Finally, our intrepid hikers return to the trailhead, looking forward to a hot hamburger and a cold beer. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it inspires you to visit Reavis Falls and enjoy the beautiful Superstition Wilderness in Arizona.